Before we get started, I just want to say thank you to the EA team and the NBA Live team for letting me capture this game early. Oh my goodness, they are the people. I appreciate them, and let's get into this right here. You guys see, I am creating my player, and of course my name's gonna be Drizzle. I mean, what else would it be? Now, last name Anderson, because that's my real name. My last name Anderson, country United States, from Maryland. I will pick Baltimore because I'm from a small city in Maryland called Durwood, and there's no Durwood, so I got to go with the big city, Baltimore. Georgetown is my favorite college, and then number 8 will be my jersey, and I'm obviously right-handed. Now you guys see my person right here, my player right here. You see me right here because that looks exactly like me. Now we're on hairstyles, and man, there are so many different hairstyles you can go after, which is really, really cool. I mean, they got fros, different color fros. They got bushes, they got short hair, they got parts in their hair, they even got the yachty haircut, which is so dope. So they're really having a lot of things going on. They got the Kyrie cornrows. I mean, oh my goodness, they got the I don't even know what that's called, like the part to one side hair. You guys see the Uzi, you guys see the yachty. It is amazing. It is really, really cool. Now I'm gonna try to find my hair, and this kind of hair, the short hair, is the hairstyle I used to have when I was younger. I mean, I'm still young, I'm only 24 years old, but I'm talking about like when I was in like high school, when I was like 17 years old, 16 years old. I used to have the short hair. Didn't have the part in my hair. I didn't have that swag yet, you know what I'm saying? But I had the short hair, so that's baby Drizzle right there. But I'm trying to see if I can go and find the bush. But these haircuts are very, very incredible. Now comment down below, let me know what kind of fro do you guys have? What kind of hairstyle do you guys have? Do you guys have 2 lines on the side of your hair? Do you guys have a bush? Do you guys have some dreads? I mean, I don't know what you guys rock with, but I'm trying to find mine and I still can't see it. Where is it? No, not blondes, not brown. I need like a bush. That's actually not bad at all. I might go with that. This is a little more like mine, but not brown, and that's a little bit too high. This is also not bad at all, but I don't have a faux hawk. I used to have a faux hawk, but not anymore. I don't have brown hair, so this bush doesn't match. And once again, I don't have the faux hawk. So I might have to go and select the bush that I already have. And that does kind of look like my hair. It is a little bit taller than mine, but mine will get there eventually since I'm growing it out. Now, I'm going to be a wing scorer. I'm used to being a sharpshooter, but I want to change it up this year, and I'm going to be a wing scorer. Now, I'm going to be 6'8". Usually, I'm like 6'8" to about 6'11". I like to play a small forward / power forward position. So I'm gonna pick a slashing, wing scoring, small forward this year. Now I'm 6'8", and I'm gonna pick about, well, I'm not 6'8", but my character will be 6'8", and I'm gonna be about 220 pounds. I feel like would be a very good size for my guy. LeBron James is about 6'9", 260, and that's ridiculous. I can't even get that high weight-wise with this height, but I'll go about 6'8", 220. And then before I do submit my player, I have to make sure everything is how I want it to be, because once I submit it, that's the only time I cannot change my player ever again. So I have to make sure this is what I want, and it is. So I'm about to be 6'8", 220. Obviously, my name is Drizzle, and I'm gonna be a wing scorer.
Like millions of other kids, you dreamed of one day being in the NBA. You wanted to be a star, and someday to rise above and become the greatest to ever play. You dreamed of being the one. But the road to stardom is never easy. There are obstacles, injuries, and disappointments. Adversity is universal. It can happen to anyone at any time. And one day, it happened to you. You went from being a guaranteed lottery pick to a kid who may never even play college ball again.
Now look, it's always bad to hear about injuries, especially to college kids, of course.
Yeah.
But Stephen A. Smith, this one is particularly disheartening because we are 2 weeks into the season and one of the top NBA prospects in the country goes down potentially with a season-ending injury, a knee injury. That's a killer.
I couldn't agree more. When I heard he was carried off the floor today, all you can do is find yourself hoping that he'll make it back. That's the bottom line. But my heart goes out to him because I didn't expect this. This is a devastating injury. It's never good to have something like this happen to you.
The team doctor broke the news. Torn ACL, sprained MCL, and a torn meniscus. Surgery was scheduled, but your game will likely never be the same. At the 2016 NBA Draft, your name is still mentioned. Not as a prospect, but as a cautionary tale.
Now, there's another huge story in this year's draft. A record number of underclassmen, 30 of them, undrafted. And I hope, anyway, that this is a lesson. This serves as an example to college players. I'm not talking about the ones who are genuinely one and dones, the guys you know are going to be lottery picks. I mean the rest of them. They're not sure shots. You're not sure they're going to be lottery picks. Don't just use the college system for a year thinking you're going to bounce. It doesn't work like that. If you don't have the talent, it doesn't work. You got to be cultivated in the system.
Please. There you go again with your blanket generalizations. You know how you are, oh, Max, the woe is me. Oh, my Lord, I can't take it. I just can't take it. It's a case-by-case basis. You can't just blanketly decide this should not be one and dones or this should be one and dones. You got to go on a case-by-case basis. Some dudes deserve to be one and dones. Some people don't. It's on a case-by-case basis.
And that is my point. Thank you for making it for me. Every kid thinks they're the exception to the rule. And members of the media like, Stephen A. Smith, are encouraging these kids to come out early.
Look, Max, bottom line is this. You got to take this into consideration. You had two dudes. They were called the Height brothers. Now, you had Nick Howard. This kid had a lot of promise. What does he do? He goes to college. Very uneventful first year, no doubt. The second year, he was pretty good. Here's the problem. The NBA, it's not about pretty good. You need to be great on the collegiate level, on the prep level, in summer leagues and what have you, in order for you to get the stature that you deserve. That's the bottom line. You're pretty good ain't good enough to be that stud NBA.
That's exactly my point.
Let me finish. There's another example. I did say the Height brothers. I wasn't talking about one individual. I was talking about two. What happens? One and done in a different way. 1 year, one ACL injury later, and look where he's at now. His future is clearly uncertain. So you got to take advantage of that opportunity because you never know when an injury is going to cost you everything.
Stephen A., listen to yourself. Let's listen to yourself for a second. You give one argument for why a kid should come out early, a one-and-done situation. I can give you 30 arguments this morning alone why they should stay in school. And now you have to wonder what a kid like Nick Howard, who has given up his college eligibility, does next. What does he do next?
First of all, don't sweat the technique. The argument, or one argument, as long as it's strong enough, that's all that matters. That's number one. Number two, the Height brothers was something special. What they really, really need to do. I'm going to tell you what they need to do, Max. They need to get back to playing together. My sources are telling me the ACL injury has been completely healed. So go on a pro-am circuit. Go in summer leagues. Do what you got to do to get back on the court together to remind everybody of what you once were. Because once you pull that off, the sky's the limit. That's what they need to do. Get back to playing ball together, because when people see what you can do as one, the other arguments don't really matter. Like I said, don't sweat the technique.
So you guys saw the First Take crew, and oh my gosh, that is so sick. Now what I'm gonna do in the next episodes, I'm going to drop some gameplay for you guys. It's gonna be intense, it's gonna be awesome, and I also have a video for y'all when I'm unlocking all of the traits, all of the tattoos, all the shoes, the jerseys, all that stuff, and I will drop that for you guys to show you guys what it's like when you're able to unlock everything and have all the sick gear. Man, it's gonna be lit this year in NBA Live. Make sure you guys stay tuned, hit the thumbs up, also subscribe for way more videos dropping. You already know. Stay tuned, and your boy is out.